Well, hi and welcome to Friday Football Fever, everybody. I'm Scott Cohen, and I guess I should be saying welcome to the final full night of Friday football here in Western Mass. Hard to believe it's already that time, and it's also time to see what kind of team the Westfield Terriers really are. They're the defending Super Bowl champs. We know that. They got off to a slow start. We know that, too. But since then, 5 straight wins, and tonight, what could turn out to be a major roadblock, the Putnam Beavers. Westside and Putnam, our Friday Football Fever big game. And look what the big game brings out. That's right, those crazy, crazy Terrier fans. And it was a big night for Joe Maratia, a 20-yard touchdown run. This in the second quarter. It was scoreless after the first. It was 7-0 in favor of the Terriers, and they were all fired up. Now we're going to go to the second half, still 7-0 until Maratia does it again. 219-yard rushing for number 11. The 5-yard touchdown run made it 14-0. Later, Putnam, they were forced to start doing things they don't like to do. They go for it on first down, but Ili Kujikaro with the sack, and he's all fired up, number 54. Next Putnam possession, Vasquez will go deep. He gets picked off by Dan Jonah. And again, the story tonight for the Terriers was the defense, and that's what you like to see this time of year. Back to Westside's offense. Maratia, another touchdown run. He almost went down. He steadies himself. He scored 3 times tonight. 21-0 Terriers. And then Luciano, everybody's All-American, and the guy that holds it all together. He's the glue guy. Caps it off with a 1-yard touchdown run. Westside beats Putnam 27-0. A big exclamation point.
The game plan was in set, and we executed just like they wanted us to. Did what they told us to, and I did what I could. Everybody else did. We worked together, pulled off a shutout.
Our kids really know how to work hard, and we're proud of them, and they stepped up tonight. It was a great win against a great team.
It just shows us that we're able to be a Super Bowl team, how we're going to repeat from last year.
All right, they are ready to go back to that Super Bowl berth. All right, now there were other big doings in the Suburban League tonight involving the South Hadley Tigers, or more to the point, involving the head coach of the South Hadley Tigers. Ray Farrow is walking the final miles of a coaching career that has spanned 5 decades, and tonight was his night in South Hadley. They used email, Facebook, snail mail, cell phones to organize a night for their head coach. Senior night for the Tigers turned into Ray Farrow night at South Hadley High School. Current and former players were on hand tonight to honor a man who truly deserves all the accolades you can muster. This was Ray's 10th season as the head coach at South Hadley. He started coaching back in the early 60s, winning games and molding young men's lives through the years. A special night? Absolutely.
It was a total surprise. You know, I knew I was going to come up from the goalpost and share the moment with my seniors. I knew that. But to have, you know, the number of alumni, I don't know, hundreds of the alumni here tonight was just overwhelming and humbling. You know, they're just, it just brought back so many memories. You know, seeing kids that I've had 20 and 30 years ago is just, I can't put into words.
All right, and you know what, Coach? We knew all about it, and they kept it from you. Good for you. All right, now, let's go to the game, shall we? There's Coach Farrow patrolling the sidelines like he always does. South Hadley taking on Westfield. Of course, the Bombers in the white shirts, a fumble and a recovery, and it led to a touchdown by Brian Shippey, 7-0. South Hadley had the lead, and the Tigers off and running at home. Later in the first quarter, the first pass from South Hadley quarterback Zach Gunther is a touchdown to Andrew Landis. That made it 13-0 Tigers. And then the South Hadley defense again. Westfield goes back to pass, and Zach Bullock comes up with a great catch for the interception, but they couldn't capitalize. Westfield finally got on the board with a pass from Artie Owen to Billy Smith. 19-6 at that point, but South Hadley had the answer for everything all night long. The final, Tigers win it 34-18. Now they move to 9-1 on the year.
I think we're all kind of glad we're leaving with them, because we can't imagine the team without them. So it was a big emotional roller coaster this whole season, and hopefully we can ride that to the Super Bowl.
I mean, I think we're all feeling pretty good right now. I mean, our last home game, senior night, coach's last home game. So I think we all just want to come out and just win it for him and ourselves, and felt pretty good.
Well, I thought both teams played real hard all night. Obviously, we had something to prove tonight, and we wanted to go undefeated at home. Senior night, that's a big thing. I think our kids played exceptionally well. But hats off to Westfield. They didn't quit, and that's tradition with Westfield. They just don't quit. They keep coming, and that's what makes great football.
And it was a great football game tonight for sure. Now, how about the East Longmeadow Spartans taking on Agawam and the Brownies? They were inspired at home. East Longmeadow capped off a nice drive with a short touchdown run by Ray Holloway. We know all about this guy, 7-0. Spartans had the lead. You know, Agawam has a great offense, a terrific quarterback, and Mario Regali's a junior. This kid changes plays at the line, slings the ball all over the place. A nice catch there by Andrew Walls, and then a deception play. This is going to be Robert Carrier. He takes it down to the goal line. It led to a touchdown by Troy Stebbins in a 7-7 game. And then East Longmeadow came back with the next 2 touchdowns, and we've seen this so many times before. Ray Holloway with a big gain and a big score. That made it 14-zip. East Longmeadow beat Agawam 42-14. The Spartans remain undefeated.